And she is ready for a takeoff. Gorgeous takeoff, as I do say so myself. We are heading to Kerbin's Badlands, and I want to get there in the day, not at night, so stuff can actually be seen. Although Atlas 5, that's what this aircraft is, she is actually capable of landing at night. I've done it before. She is more than capable of landing at night. I just don't want to, especially because at night it's a lot harder to see where the biome is. So that's where we're heading, to the Badlands. And not just to the Badlands, but also to bring out the deployable science there, instead of a little science base there, because, it doesn't hurt to get a little bit more science from Kerbin. It doesn't. I've been wanting to show Atlas 5 off here, as well as Atlas 4, although Atlas 4 is kind of not really needed, but I can do a small video with her another time. I figured to Atlas 5 first, because Atlas 5 is engineering prowess. I mean, for one thing, she has 6 Panther engines, you can see there. And each of those 6 Panthers have a lot of intake. You have adjustable ramp intake, MK1 diverterless supersonic intake, and then 3 engine nacelles, which gives all the Panther engines a ton of air to breathe. And especially in wet mode, she's able to stay above 18 kilometers on the Panther engines on wet mode, which apparently, from what I learned, is actually beyond what they're supposed to be capable of. But she's done it. And she's way faster as well. So I think for right now it's good to just stay straight mostly. Yeah, very good to just stay straight mostly. Then once I get closer, I can adjust. Because even though she's very fast in wet mode, it's going to take a long time to head over there. But yeah, and you can see she also has massive wings. Like, look how wide and long the wings are. Like, most of her length is just wings. So Atlas 5 has a metric fuck ton of lift, and that is by design. She was designed to not just plow through the atmosphere, but also sustain it. Now let's go switch to wet mode. And of course that orange glow, which is beautiful because it lights up my logo there on the tail. So it just looks cool having it there. And you can see, look how fast she's going with that. And of course she's starting to reach a little bit of the upper, but that's fine. Like I said, she is just incredible, Atlas 5. And as you could probably guess, Atlas 5 is the 5th aircraft in the Atlas, I don't want to say fleet, but definitely in this series at least. Because there were others before. And I'm going to level up a little bit because once we get to 17, 18 kilometers, that's like her sweet spot. And I don't want to go too much higher above that. So there's 18, so now I'm going to have her level off because right around 19 kilometers is like her limit essentially, and once you go above 19 then she starts struggling a little bit with the air. So that's why I'm having her level off right now, because even though those she's maintaining momentum, trust me, it will slowly stop because of how thin the air is up here. You can see it's 19, so it's even 100 still. For now it is. And now she's going to slowly descend, because again, that's like her limit. I did manage to push Atlas 5 up to 20 kilometers one time, but she was close to stalling. Like, she didn't stall, but she was close to stalling. So, I had to, put her, move her back down. And her wings are too strong, and even at this height, she still wants to rise because of how much lift her wings generate. It's actually crazy how much lift those wings generate, but it makes sense too. And I think she's flying faster than the Concorde did, actually, which, by the way, if you couldn't tell, I took some inspiration from the Concorde with her design, like how the wings are shaped. That was inspired from Concorde, and how the engines are placed was also inspired by the Concorde. So I used real life stuff in here. And I actually had an idea. I can't do it now, but I had an idea for a future thing where I can try challenging traditional SSTO designs because all of them are just a metric fuck ton of like, you know, fuel tanks and shit. I thought for the rapiers, what if I added more intake for them so they can, you know, be in air breathing mode for longer? That's what I thought. So I actually tried making an SSTO with the Panthers, and I managed not with Atlas 5 obviously, but a different craft, and I actually managed to push the Panthers to 23.8 kilometers before they flamed out. So I managed to push them well beyond what they're supposed to be able to do with that. So that gives me proof that when I eventually get the rapiers, I could potentially push them as well. And also, I'm just not a fan of SSTOs. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, we're quickly passing over this island. Look at that. Not even like 9 minutes in, well, the KSP statement. We're already this far out. And that's the power of Atlas 5 is she can just fly. She's just maintaining this altitude. I don't know if Atlas 5 can actually circumnavigate Kerbal. I don't think it has the Delta V for that. But considering I managed to do a quarter of a circumnavigation of Kerbal, Atlas 5 could theoretically go halfway across Kerbal, but you know, and still have fuel left to land just based on the numbers. So, and again, that is with the Panther engines. And after the Panther engines, there is the Whiplash, and then the Rapier engines. And I just don't know if those can replicate Atlas 5, because the thing with Atlas 5 is the Panther engines are like, you know, multi-use. You can use them higher up, like here, or lower in the atmosphere, whereas the Whiplash engines are purely just speed, 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 and with the Rapiers, there's a rocket mode which requires oxidizer, and that one's more so for space-related things, not just aircraft things. So I do wonder if Atlas 5 is like the ultimate aircraft. Now, granted, I could later build a slightly bigger one that can go further, but will I need to? Because Atlas 5 is just, I mean, she's just a beauty in KSP engineering. You are performing beautifully. She doesn't even, like, when she lands, she doesn't even need to cool off. Because nothing is hot. Not even our engines are hot. She just, Atlas 5 doesn't give a shit. Yeah, it's really cool flying over curve and seeing different land. Aircraft are so underrated in this game. Like everyone's so, oh, hey man, everyone's so focused on like the SSTOs and shit and the massive rockets, which are cool. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the aircraft side of KSP is significantly underrated. And most people only see SSTOs or just carry a plane to another planetary body, which again are cool, but honestly, this is underrated right here. To just fly around Kerbal peacefully. It's underrated. It really is. Honestly, I feel like SSTOs are a gimmick at this point. Like, everyone does them, all the YouTubers do it, and it's like, why? Like, SSTOs are so, like, first of all, they're a pain in the ass. It's so hard to even get one working. And even if you get one that can fly and control, the flight profile, the ascent, has to be literally perfect, otherwise you're anchoring into orbit, which is so annoying, by the way. That's so stupid. I don't like that. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like SSTOs are gimmicky, but I am more than happy to challenge the conventional design, at least. The fact that she has this speed, this high up, is actually insane. Like, it's actually crazy how fast she's going. At this altitude with these engines. Yeah, I mean, it's not sure they're going to slowly overheat over time. Yeah, yeah, Alice Wright just doesn't give a shit. She just doesn't care. Not one bit. Not one bit. That breaks. That's gonna go to drag right there. Yeesh, this is the toughest part of any landing. So I'll go and make a quick save then. Again, this land is not flat whatsoever. It just isn't. Anything she does, touchdown's gonna be bouncing up and down. Flare a little bit. Ooh, little rough, little rough, little rough. Okay. Easy does it, easy does it. Oh boy. Don't like that bouncing, but that's just part of the... Oh boy, easy does it. We're crossing to the grassland, so that's annoying. So I do have to move back. Well, she landed, but I flew so far I crossed back into the grasslands. Which is annoying, but that was bound to happen. But she's landed. I do have to manually taxi it back, though, which is very annoying. So that's what I'm going to do. I have to manually tax back over. This is actually perfect. Look at this. Look how flat this is. This is perfect. This is perfect. Look at this. There she is, landed in the Badlands on Kerbal. Look at that. I don't think this. Okay, so we're gonna extend the ladder now. I'm gonna go ahead and collect the science. Yeah, she is stable. I think I'll have Jeb. I think I'll have Jeb stay in the cockpit there. Goes the under doors, because there's another ladder. Did I have an action group for the ladders? I legit don't remember if I did. I probably should have looked. He is the science guy. And do I need to restore it? No. I need an engineer. And it doesn't matter anyway, because the sun is only going to be used once on this mission anyway. Okay, is that all of it? Yeah, close the doors. I think that's all of it, is it? Yeah. Go ahead and do the EVA science right here. Oh, he's sliding. See that? Look at him. There goes the ball. Why are you sliding? Bob, move. Okay. Watching the astronaut look through the EVA science kit has given us conclusive evidence that the new situation has not improved the creativity. Initial testing of off-road sporting possibility is a go. Not only do the ball flight characteristics allow for some spectacular shots, but real estate prices are currently still a bargain. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna turn her lights on right now. She can charge. Well, I thought she could, but she's slowly running out of power. So turn that on. Yeah, how did she lose that much charge with the engines on? That is crazy, but it's fine. Just because those aren't getting sunlight anymore? They are sound enough. Okay, well, whatever. Just checking this stuff out, okay? Oh boy, the frame rate tanked a lot with those lights. Holy shit. Yeah, the frame rate just tanked. And this lag is really bad. It's really bad, this lag. Yeah, again, Alice 5. Yeah, I don't know about that fuel. Or not fuel, the fucking power. You know what I'm gonna do? How much do you have left? You're slowly running out. What if I turn off the lights on the landing gear? Because they're really not needed. And the landing lights also are not needed. So just the tail on those. Yeah, that's using way less power, but you are still slowly losing power. But that's at least better than before. Okay, once I put this down, I'm gonna try the thing with Atlas 5. Let me see. She's probably fine on the power, but what if I start turning the engine on? Oh yeah, see? Now the power's going up. But because the thrust is so low, there's no risk of her moving. There is, oh yeah, there is. Wait, if I lower even more. And what if I lower the thrust limiter? How much does it have to be for it to start? Okay, it has to be this much. Okay, well she is like moving a tiny little bit. But it's really like, it's very minuscule, I think. If I lower the thrust limiter on this, by 80%. Yeah, guys, she'll slide a tiny little bit. Um, but at least the power is going to be at least stable, at least. Yeah, yeah, it looks like it's going to at least stabilize. You had the... What? Wait, wait, hold up. Did you put both that... Did I actually just delete one? I think I just deleted one. Yeah, I think I did. Whoops. Okay. I thought it would place one down, then I have to get the next one, but no, it just counted me putting both down. Okay, I wasn't aware of that glitch, alright? I did not know that was a thing. So I accidentally deleted one, apparently. Okay, well, whatever, it's fine. LS5, I could maybe add a probe thing so that she can stay still when no one's in it. It's really hard to replace craft like that. But yeah, there is the base there. Kerbal, Badlands, because that's what I've been doing with these on the other body. So you have 11. Wait, do these produce more than one? I'm confused. So you have need 5 and 11 is available. Okay. Kerbal Badlands Science Base. Even though I'll have the Science Base that has the marker, and he's sliding as well. That lag is crazy, though. Kerbal Badlands Science Base. Yeah, it's not like a big structure, but I don't give a shit. I've done what I set out to do here. And so it's important. And I also got to show off Atlas V's capabilities as well as doing that.